At U of L Health, it's not uncommon to have a research study get published, but U of L's most recent study focused on the Future Healers program is helping the program go national.
So that's what this publication in the American Surgeon's about, to make sure that if we find some things that work, that we share that, and those can be implemented across the country.
The Future Healers program got its start in 2020 through a partnership with the Christopher 2X Game Changers and U of L Health. The program helps introduce kids between the ages of 4 and 13 who have been affected by gun violence to different careers in the medical field and beyond.
More than 60% of the kids are interested in going into the healthcare sciences, and even more than that are capable and believe that they can achieve that in the future.
The study examined the effectiveness of the program and its goals, asking both parents and participants about their experience with gun violence and how the Future Healers program has impacted their lives. What it found is that medical institutions like U of L can work together with community programs to help prevent gun violence in young people. And by introducing at-risk kids to different career paths, it can help foster a passion for success.
Students have been very receptive of those opportunities they may not have been able to be exposed to, and also may not have been interested in before Future Healers.
I think it's been highly cited in multiple publications that if you do not capture students above a specific age, you absolutely lose them in wanting to go into STEM or the sciences or some of the careers that we talk about.
By publishing this research, U of L hopes more institutions will create similar programs and find similar success.
Every single day, every single Saturday that we get to do something with the kids is changing lives of so many children, and hopefully across the nation in the future.
Addie Miners, WLKY News.